Hi there, everybody. My name's Adam Charlton, and I work at Richmond, the American International University in London. Today, I'm going to take you through why you should study a liberal arts degree, and specifically why you should study a liberal arts degree in London, and what are the great things that doing that has to offer you. So the liberal arts originates from Roman times, from Greek times, and it initially focused on learning about grammar, logic, and rhetoric, but then developed to include music, arithmetic, geometry, and astronomy. And the main idea behind the liberal arts was to nurture students' abilities to be articulate, ethical, knowledgeable, and morally excellent. So it's about developing you as a person, not just giving you knowledge on a subject. And at the time, it was considered the hallmark of a person who was educated. Today, the liberal arts system is used across the USA, and the core ideas have been adopted and molded to the present day. And you essentially do this by studying a broad range of subjects, not just your major field of study, as well as developing personal skills and your all-round general knowledge, and it's through a variety of different techniques and subject areas. So we said that there are a number of liberal arts universities in the US, and there are lots of universities that offer liberal arts degrees in that they're multidisciplinary. But what we're really going to look at today, and what I think is more important, is universities that have a liberal arts approach, a liberal arts philosophy. And there's a group of universities in Europe called American Universities Abroad, which includes Richmond, the American International University in London. And they are focused on a liberal arts education and teaching students the liberal arts philosophy. And this philosophy permeates sort of through everything that they do and focuses heavily on student participation. So liberal arts universities are often quite small. And so students and professors and staff can really interact with each other, and students can work collaboratively with the faculty on different projects, and they really become part of the research community. Liberal arts universities usually have a high level of student-to-teacher interaction, mentorship, collaboration. And the staff are usually made up of dedicated full-time teaching staff. There's no teaching assistants or research professors teaching you. So that means every day you're interacting with people who are conducting real-world research, and you can become a part of that community and assist them on the research that they are doing. Liberal arts universities are usually quite small, and students will generally live on campus, especially in that first year. And this low staff to student ratio really helps with this interaction, collaboration, and personalized attention and support that you get at a liberal arts university. So when you think of liberal arts institutions, you should think of sort of small classrooms of 20 rather than lecture halls of 200. So the key reason for studying at a liberal arts university is that you're going to get breadth as well as depth of study. So you're going to study subjects outside of your area, which is going to make you a more rounded individual. It's going to give you more rounded knowledge, and it's going to allow you to build connections across different disciplines, seeing the connections between different subjects, which is going to better prepare you for the job market. Unlike at a traditional UK university, liberal arts universities are more liberal arts universities don't just focus on learning one subject, but a variety of subjects. And this gives you enhanced employability. So hopefully you're going to have a wider choice of career options. You're going to have a wider knowledge base. So you're going to be able to be interested and have the knowledge to take on different careers. You're going to have really developed soft skills, which again is going to assist you in the job market. It's going to assist you when you're working with people from different cultures. And because you've got this broader base of knowledge, you're going to better understand society and its needs. The liberal arts system offers choice, variety, flexibility, which allows you to build these connections between different subjects. It's really important because maybe you don't know what you want to study at 17. It's very difficult to work out what you want to study and what job you want to do in the future. So as you're at a liberal arts university learning more about your subject and learning about different subjects, if you find something interests you, you can start to study that in more detail. If you don't like something, you can stop studying it. If you want to switch your major, you can do that as well. In the UK system in particular and other education systems, you're just learning one set of fixed modules, and you don't have this freedom and flexibility. And this interdisciplinary nature gives you breadth as well as depth of study, and it encourages your independent thinking. And there is a big focus on careers, internships and employability at liberal arts university. And by learning these different skills, particularly these soft skills, you're going to know what key transferable skills you need to survive and flourish in the job market. So this integrated program of study, this breadth of study as well as depth that I've talked about, focuses on writing and communication skills. You're going to study humanities, you're going to study social sciences, you're going to study maths and science, even if you're an art history student. Plus, you're going to be sort of forced to take up and study subjects, electives that don't relate to your major, giving you this broader base of knowledge. So you might try, if you're a business student, you might choose to do something like law, which is probably going to help you in the field of business. Or you could do something really different like photography. So it's great if you've got two different interests. The other thing that a liberal arts university is going to do, you're going to be assessed in a multitude of different ways. So the multi-assessment methods that are used at liberal arts university means that you're going to develop skills. You're going to be working with people because you do group assessments. You're going to improve communication skills because you're doing lots of oral presentations. You're going to do practical work. You're going to do work placements. You're going to do peer-to-peer assessment. You're not just taking exams. So that's obviously going to benefit you in the future as well and suit you more. So how do liberal arts universities do this? Well, some will have different classes embedded in the curriculum over the course of your 3 or 4 years. At Richmond and at many liberal arts universities, we have a core curriculum in the first year, which is made up of the 10 classes you can see on the screen there. So these classes are really giving you these building on these skills from day one, and they are going to give you this breadth of knowledge that we've talked about. Particularly the transitions 1 and 2 classes are going to introduce you to learning at university. They're going to teach you how to do research, how to use sort of the internet properly. They're going to be part of service learning. They're going to teach you how to use libraries. And those other classes you see there are going to give you skills that you perhaps don't think you need, but you need to have to understand the modern world, and they're going to make you more employable. And as you can see there, the idea behind the core curriculum is that you receive the best possible start when adapting to the academic world of university, and you begin to learn and develop key transferable skills that employers are looking for. So all those classes that you've just seen there are going to give you, analytical and knowledge building skills. You're going to get critical and creative thinking skills. They're going to give you oral and written communication skills and problem solving and pattern intelligence skills that you wouldn't get if you were just studying one subject in a different education system. Everyone needs to understand numbers, and so you're going to get numerical skills. Your research, your organizational skills are going to be top notch, and that's going to increase your self-confidence. It's going to make you more employable, it's going to allow you to flourish in the job and the industry that you want to be in. Careers and internships are a big part of liberal arts universities, and what makes them really special compared to other internships is that they are 4 credits. So this means they count towards your final degree. They're worth 2 classes. If you don't do an internship, you have to study 2 extra classes. Equally, if you do an internship, you still are assessed on it because it's 4 credit. So you're going to do your internship probably in your final year. They're usually going to be 9 weeks in length. And after you complete your internship, you're going to have to do a presentation on your experience. You're going to have to present a portfolio of the work that you've done. And each week you're going to have to do a journal. And those bits of work are going to make up your part of your grade towards your degree. And there'll also be an evaluation from your workplace supervisor to say what you were like. That's going to be sent back to the university. And again, that will make up part of your grade. So by studying a degree, by having knowledge in this area, by putting that knowledge into practice through a work experience, placement, or through an internship, is going to make you ready for the career that you want. And over the last 50 years, Richmond has done this with students time and again. So just from a general point of view, internships are going to give you experience. They're going to allow you to stand out from your peers. You're going to learn about which field interests you. Maybe you think you want to work in an area, you do an internship for 9 weeks, and actually you realize it's not for you. The internship will allow you to build contacts, build up a network. You can put all these skills and theoretical stuff you've learned to good use, and they can lead to gainful employment. So we have had many students do an internship and then get offered a full-time job afterwards. As well as the internship, there are other careers related and career support services that you will take advantage of as a student at a liberal arts university. So there'll be careers fairs, there are careers portholes. You're going to have one-to-one consultations with a careers advisor that works for the university that's going to help you to find your internship. So you're going to say to them, I want to work in marketing. And then they're going to be like, what type of marketing? What type of company do you want to work for? Then they're going to help you apply for internships. They're going to help you with an interview. And then hopefully you're going to land your internship you want. And that's going to assist you in getting the job that you want. And this stuff is integrated into the core curriculum. So those transitions classes, those communications classes are going to give you skills that employers are looking for. And that can be seen in some of our students. So Katrina here, she works for EY. She was an economics graduate. Every year in the UK, there are hundreds of thousands of economics graduates. And she recognized that her liberal arts background showed that she had a more academic knowledge than other students, and that's really allowed her to flourish in her career. Another student here, Miriam, she studied international relations. She did an MP with the Houses at the Houses of Parliament. She wanted to get into politics, so we found her at this internship. And because she had knowledge in economics, philosophy, the environment as well, that made her stand out and be really beneficial when she was on her internship. A few other case studies you can see here. So Anna, she worked for a company called Bacchus PR. London is a world capital of PR. She did an internship with them. And then after her internship, or after the first month of her internship, was was promoted to an account executive. And then once she completed her internship, she was invited back to work for the organization after graduation. Lucia did an internship at NBC, and then she was offered future work at the Winter Olympics in Russia. Mary and Ian, they design students at Richmond. They worked for DK, the publishers. They worked on this Star Wars book with Lucasfilm, and they got credits in this book. So think about that. They've got a degree, a design degree from Richmond. They've done an internship with a publishing house, and they've got credits on a book that they've done. So when they were going to job interviews afterwards, they had all these things to talk about to showcase their skills. They didn't just go to an interview and say, I've got a degree. They said, I've got a degree, I've got this amazing internship, I've even got my name on this work that I've done. You know, that's the sort of things that are going to get you ahead in the job market. Riasa here, he'd never worked before. So he did an internship, he was a history student, but he worked in the museums of brand, putting his historical knowledge to use and teaching him to build relationships and work with colleagues from different backgrounds. And all this is possible in London because London is a global centre for these industries. You know, advertising, art, banking, business, finance, film, fashion, public relations, politics, media, charities, NGOs, theatre. They are all global centres and have global offices and global headquarters in London. So these increased employment opportunities, coupled with the way the US, the liberal arts works, is going to make you stand out and give you the skills you need to land your dream job. There are some more testimonials you can see on the screen here. So please visit our website. You can find out and read more about what these guys say. I'm now going to stop and show you a video.
How does a liberal arts university based in London provide its students with opportunities on a global scale? Here's how. In today's changing world, it's more important than ever to graduate with a variety of skills. As the first university in the UK to introduce liberal arts to education, Richmond pioneered this approach, which prepares students to become star employees.
Hey everyone, my name is John Callis. I'm the founder of an agency called Fate vs. Future. And I got 3 reasons for you why it's never been a better time to have a multidisciplinary liberal arts degree. First, look at the world. The world has never been more interconnected. Take any big topic today, and guaranteed it's connected with other topics, like the environment. It's not just ecology and science, of course. It's politics and history and migration and social science. All of those things interconnected, multidisciplinary. Take the biggest companies in the world, the most successful, admired companies in the world. They do more than one thing. Finally, bring it down to human terms. You're probably interested in more than just one thing. In life, you probably connect with your friends over more than just one topic. Why wouldn't you want your education to reflect that?
All of our graduates spend most of the first year of their degree program, irrespective of their choice of degree, reaching across disciplines such as philosophy, science, and creativity, which provides diversity, choice, and freedom before they focus on their major, more specialist subject.
At Richmond, we want to help you on your career journey from day one. Whether you already know what you want to do or whether you're still figuring it out, our careers team is here to support you through the process.
Our internships are an optional part of the curriculum. They count toward your degree and help you gain a valuable work experience either in London or around the world, which will help you land your dream job after you graduate. Here are some examples of our graduates' employers.
The Research and Writing course within the Liberal Arts program at Richmond has proved very helpful, particularly during my internship in Washington, D.C. for the Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard, who was at the time a candidate for the President of the United States.
Hello everyone, my name is Tessie Antonini-Nassau and I'm a Richmond alumni. Richmond University has really helped me accelerate in my career because as a non-native English speaker, the one-on-ones I had with my teachers to get through my work, help me with my reading, prepare for the exams, has really helped me to get to where I am today. Without this fundamental base, I would have not achieved what I have achieved until now.
We've had a number of students from Richmond doing internships at Water Unite and have found them to be consistently high-quality candidates with a range of backgrounds and interests. One of those students, Nabil, did an internship with us last year and has since joined Water Unite full-time as a corporate partnerships executive. It's clear that studying liberal arts at Richmond has provided Nabil with a wide range of knowledge, as well as giving him other great transferable skills, such as good communication and management.
With my degree and the skills I took from it, I went on to run a Member of Parliament's office in the House of Commons and now run the communications for an NGO. So thanks to my liberal arts degree, being able to gain an experience in a whole range of fields just around international development and international relations was something that I could only get from Richmond, and I don't think it's something that I would have been able to get from a normal British university.
After Richmond, I went and did a master's at London School of Economics, so I think that sort of that rich kind of history and diversity in my education is what helped me get a graduate job at KPMG, and I've been there for almost 8 years. So I also manage people, so manage teams to up to 15 people. I also have to report to partners, and so yeah, absolutely, the communication skills I gained here are very important, and my teams are also quite diverse as my student community was here.
So there you have it, guys. 3 reasons why I think a multidisciplinary liberal arts degree has never been more valuable.
Tai pasikalbam apie šitą turtingai skambantį universitetą Richmond, the American International University in London. Kaip suprantu, amerikietiškas universitetas Londone, ne?
Taip.
Man vienas kolega tavo parašė, aš nežinau, ar tu pažįsti tokį Paulių Jakutį, ar sako kažką?
Teko girdėti.
Taip. Tai Pauliusgi sako, kad, verta paminėti, jog šitas universitetas, nors ir yra amerikietiškas, jo kaina yra kaip UK. Ta prasme, tu studijuoji amerikietiško stiliaus universitete, bet tai yra Didžiosios Britanijos universitetas.
Tikrai
teisingai. Pratesk šitą mintį, paplėtokim.
Tai daugelis tie, kurie svarsto apie studijas Didžiojoje Britanijoje, kada pirmiausiai turbūt pasigilina į patį universitetą, kad tai yra amerikietiškas universitetas Didžiojoje Britanijoje, tikrai pirmiausiai galvoja, kad ta studijų kaina bus neįkandama. Dėl to, kad praktika tokia yra, kad tarptautiniai universitetai, kurie būtų įsikūrę tam pačiam Londone, gali būti, nežinau, Europos šalis, Milanas, Barcelona gali būti, tai tipiškai tikrai jie būna pakankamai brangus. Ir tos studijų kainos tikrai daugeliu būna galbūt neprieinamos. Tai vat, būtent išskirtinumas Richmondo universiteto yra tas, kad jisai studijų kainą taiko tokią pačią, kaip ir vietiniai universitetai. Tai jis labai konkurencingas.
Tu prieš tai pasakai, kad buvai tame universitete, patiko tokia ir tokia erdvė, teritorija, paskaitos, dėstytojai, stilius. Šitame teko kada būti? Turi ką apie jį pasakyti?
Vienintelis turbūt, Karoli, kol kas iki šiol buvęs universitetas, kuriame kol kas neteko pabuvot, tai galvoju tikrai būsimos komandiruotės turbūt tikslas vienas iš jų tikrai būtų aplankyti Richmond universitetą. Ir kalbant, Karoli, turbūt apie pačią programą, kuri buvo pristatyta, tai aš galvoju, kad jeigu tikrai įdėmiai klausėt ir ypatingai 12-okai, kurie renkatės būsimas studijų programas, tai tikrai galėjote išvelgti tokią daugialypę studijų programą, kuri neturi kažkokių vieno esminių pasirinkimų, dėl to, kad tikrai ir istorijos, ir politikos, ir filosofijos, ir labai daug saviugdos, ir viešų kalbėjimų. Tai tikrai pasiklausius, iš esmės tikrai labai daug kompetencijų yra pasiruošiama tokioje studijų programai. Ir tie, kurie galbūt nesat pilnai apsisprendę ten ties vieną studijų programą, ką norėtumėte istoriją ar politiką studijuoti, tai tikrai siūlyčiau rimtai pasidomėti pačią studijų programą ir pačiu Richmond universitetu.